Gemini, hey there, it's Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of September 14th through the 20th. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. You can hit the bell notification icon for all if you'd like to be notified when I upload or go live. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It will not resonate for all of you. If it does resonate for you, however, please smash that like button for us, sister. Alright, you guys, there is a PayPal me account linked in the description box below, as well as a price list for personal readings and an email address. If you do leave the channel a donation or book a personal reading with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We are looking at the energy that you bring to this connection. This is your person's energy. This can be, by the way, this is for however you want to relate this. If you're married, from single to married and anywhere in between, okay? And for the outcome, we have some defensiveness. Gemini, what's going on? But we do have, probably this is what's going on. Oh, babies. I'll bring this over as well, and this as well, because we are off to calmer shores. Oh, but some sleepless nights. It looks like, Gemini, you're going through some things. And so, I mean, you know, this is going on in the universe right now. Obviously, with all of the trauma in the collective, but as well, we are going through personal things that are evolving us. And I know it doesn't feel good while we're going through it, but it is, in fact, evolving us. So we'll just talk about it. This World card, I love it. It signifies having gone through some of this, okay? So sleepless nights, probably due to some heartbreak, whatever that may be to you. Loss of job, loss of, literally loss of a family member, loss of relationship. And then, you know, so we have some heartbreak, some sleepless nights, and then off to calmer shores. And this World card really means pushing through the end. It's the end. It's the end of all that trauma. And we are pushing through into the new world with our new eyes, our new lenses. So wonderful. This is a great overarching energy, because though that last moment before you come in with your new eyes to the new world, it can feel tormentuous. What you have coming and look at in your energy is the Ace of Swords, like the new beginning, right? After having this ended this cycle and been burst into this new world. You've got this Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Swords. It's, you know, we're in a little bit of a love reading here, so this can just be the, I would say, the first sight of somebody you have, or the first moment you realized you have your eyes on somebody who could be it for you, okay? It's the new beginning, the new idea, a birth of a new idea is what I want to say. But that idea could just be that, oh my goodness, is this the one? In a little love reading. And after having done some of this stuff, okay? So the Seven of Wands is where your person is at. I like the Seven of Wands. A lot of people, you know, there has been some battle. There could be some defensiveness, but on this card, especially in this deck, I don't see any defensiveness in this one. We are getting grounded. We are connecting to Creator. We are connecting to higher self. We are finding a new way to defend ourselves, and that is with peace instead of fighting, right? That's what I feel like right now anyways. And I also like to see the Seven of Wands is coming out on top, which taking the high road is. So that's your person. Yay. Like, that's the kind of person I want to deal with, Gemini. However, we do still have some defenses over here. Oftentimes I like to relate this to our inner battles that we have with ourselves, but we're going to get some more cards, more to the story on all of this. One of my favorite readers will say this is like training as well. So it's not just a fight. This is like them learning how to fight. Because in this world, whether we want to believe it or not, there's going to be things we're going to encounter as singles and as a couple that are not going to, you know, align with our belief systems. And so there is some need for knowing how to handle that when we come into that. So that could signify just that this the relationship has done the work on knowing how to handle situations like that. Knowing how to handle life and humanity. Humanity isn't the easiest thing to handle. Again, because we're not all on the same level of awareness. And no matter which level, I'm not saying one is better or worse, no matter which level you're on, it's hard to deal with people that are on a different level sometimes. So, for some reason I'm having a hard time shuffling these, but let's just get at it. Maybe that's why. So, in your energy, we're going to get 3 clarifiers. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so This doesn't really surprise me just because of what we saw right, underneath the world card there. It's almost like maybe you've made some decisions, Gemini, to, first of all, we should always make decisions for ourselves, for the betterment of us. Sometimes, though, we make selfish decisions that are not for the betterment of us necessarily, but for what our ego wants. And that isn't actually, self-love is about making decisions based on, your authentic soul desires, okay? Things that are going to help you become a better person, a better you, a more authentic you. Sometimes we make decisions before we are, in that space. We make selfish decisions that hurt people, and it doesn't hurt people for a cause. Like, it hurts good people, and it's not actually for the betterment of ourselves. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm being a little confusing right now, but what I'm saying is, again, we do need to be in a space where we're cutting things out that no longer serve us and making decisions for ourselves, no matter who that might hurt. And it's not like hurt maliciously. It's like sometimes we just need to let go of toxic people, and that might hurt their feelings, but it's for the betterment of us. This card comes up when we're making decisions that isn't cutting out like toxic people. We might be hurting good people because of things we think our ego wants, okay? That's what this is indicating. So maybe this is, and this can also indicate some, an apology coming in, or you offering an apology for maybe having made some less than thoughtful decisions, or less than compassionate decisions. The Four of Pentacles, and this is sometimes why we do it. So this is all making sense. We are coming to this new beginning, so I think we're maybe letting go of some of this. But this guy, Four of Pentacles, he just really reminds me of somebody who has come from lack in all departments. I'm not talking just financial or pentacles, but possibly just grew up without affection. That's real, right? So some of us just don't have a mom who hugged us and kissed us at night. Myself included, Gemini. So when we come from lack in the emotional department, even when we do have, no matter who it's from, when we do have any affection or attention, we hoard it. And this means we might hurt somebody we love because we can't let go of somebody we don't necessarily love, because we don't want to let go of any of the attention being given to us because we've come from a place of not having any. If that makes sense. I'm really getting a lot of information for you guys today, so I'm guessing you guys are going through some big stuff. I am going to clarify your person's Seven of Wands. So I'm thinking that we maybe have made some decisions based on, again, being afraid to let go of things that are over because we are scared of not having love, anybody to love us. What I want you to know is if you're letting go of somebody you don't truly deeply love, they don't truly deeply love you either. Now, that doesn't mean they don't care about you. We care about all, I care about all humans. But when we're in a situationship, and we're having a hard time letting go because we're scared that if we take that leap and risk, that we will end up alone. Well, first of all, that is always a risk, and that is okay. It's okay to be alone. But when we come from a place that we have lacked affection in our lives, it does not feel okay, and it's terrifying. And so I get it. I'm just wanting you to be aware of it, that this is what it's kind of indicating, is that maybe we're holding on to more than one person and it's hurting people. Maybe even somebody, specifically that is the one, or somebody we really love, because we are afraid that the one we truly love is going to leave us too. So we're holding on to people that we don't really care about as well, just in case that, the one we do care about leaves. I'm sorry, this must be for somebody very specific, or something shifting in the, okay, so in your person's energy, could be dealing with a Cancer. We have the Chariot. I love this this energy. This is a forward movement. Also, I believe that so is this, this Two of Wands is kind of, some people say needing to make a decision or a crossroads, but I think it is taking action, either whichever decision. It looks like some decisions need to be made for your person as well, because we've got, and this doesn't always necessarily mean another person they're, juggling. It could mean they are juggling where they want to put their time and energy, like work, love, work, love. Well, what we come to is realizing we have actually plenty of time to do both. But some people, again, if they get, let's just say there's the kind of person who gets too wrapped up in love, and then they end up kind of you know, what they maybe don't know is that when they come into a true, real loving relationship, that they will not get wrapped up in it, overly wrapped up in it. In a healthy relationship, there is this space to be you, space to be me, and our space together, right? So they won't have to choose between you and their career, you and their, whatever it is, their art, whatever it is that they're wanting to put their time into. It seems like they're having some resistance to making decisions with 2-2s in here. However, I think that this 2 does signify starting to take some action, and this Chariot does signify moving forward, forward movement. It does feel really, you know, this is like, again, I think you maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. I was going to say, I think you might be in a different situation that you're needing to let go of. You make the decision of who you want to be with. I will say that when you're not making a decision, you're coming off as this person who's being sneaky and selfish. Even if you're not, even if you're really just don't want to be hurt, you're just done being hurt. We end up kind of doing this deceptive thing where we don't fully trust the universe. First of all, the universe has our back. When we take leaps of faith, we're rewarded. That's real. The universe doesn't say, oh, you're in an unhealthy relationship and you want to get out of it? Here you go. Here's a brand new healthy relationship waiting for you. You need to have faith that that will be waiting. The universe calls for the faith there every time. They're not just going to let you jump from one to the other, aside from the fact that you'll need to do some healing. Woo! This is for somebody specific. So, let's get some more on this 5 of Wands. Okay. So we've got the Justice. Justice is going to be served, okay? So this is, please make sure your own intention. This can be vice versa, by the way, for cross-watchers or anybody. This energy can be switched. You'll know who you are in this situation. It doesn't look like anybody has made any solid decisions, by the way, so we're all not having faith. So when we have faith, there are no decisions to be made. We let go and we let God, whatever you want to call it, the creator, the universe. So when we're juggling things, it's because we don't really have faith that the universe will take care of all of it and balance it out for us. We don't need to balance it. We need to do what we're called to do daily, you know, whatever it is to take care of ourselves, meditate, be mindful of our actions and our desires and thoughts, and just make sure we're sending good things out so good things come back, right? Good vibes. And it does look like there has been some heartache in this particular connection. So that this connection is already here. This is really a strange, it just does feel like there might be just decisions on both of your parts. Maybe both of the people in this connection are trying to let go of past people, or again, just let go of control issues. I get this a lot because I'm a Cancer and I have control issues. I don't control people, but I like to try to control every outcome in my life, and that's not the way life works. When you are watching card readings, you're aware of the divine and that there is, you know, that there is this power beyond ourselves. So you know that that is where we need to surrender all of the outcomes to. Like, we don't get to, you get to work hard diligently, you know, try to teach yourself new things each day, try to learn something new, try to do better, try to make sure everybody you come in contact with leaves better than they were. Leaves, you know, having met you, leaving them, you know, as a better person just by having met you. That's the kind of person, you know, if you go out in the world and do that, you don't need to control any outcomes. The outcome, period, point blank, is going to be the universe giving you all kinds of blessings, period. So we do have the Queen of Pentacles in the outcome and Justice. This is just, I want you to be aware of your thoughts, your vibrations. You know, when we send, we hope, you know, our ex gets cheated on like he cheated on us or she cheated on us. That is when we get sent another ex who cheats on us, okay? So it's very important that whatever, you know that whatever a person has done to us, they've done to us out of fear and on their own pain. And that as long as we hold on to fear of somebody doing that again, or as long as we hold on to anger, wanting that to happen to them, it will continue to happen to us, okay? I guess this was for somebody, I don't even know what this is all about. I don't even know if that has anything to do with the cards here right now, but I'm going to get you a Love Angels, and I'm going to get you a Moonology card. And it's Romance Angels anyway, but I feel like we need a Moonology card today. This is feeling very needy of the moon. Alright. So, justice, please just be aware of what you're putting out into the other worlds, because that is what will come back to you. And so always, you know, it's like the oldest, you know, treat people how you want to be treated. That is, even in your thoughts, this is real. You know, we have control of our thoughts. So we can have a nasty thought start, but we get to transform that thought and really try diligently to pray for the betterment of everyone around us, including those who have hurt us. And that's when we start to reap the rewards of being just a good person. It says, bring love into the situation. I love this card. And this is what we were just talking about. Love yourself first, so that you can love everything around you, and you no longer allow these kinds of sneaky, sort of painful, toxic, karmic relationships in. It's a new day. It's time. You guys deserve the best, deepest kind of love there is, and you will get it. Because I can see that you have, you're exiting the program. You're exiting the toxic program, entering the new world of just pure, deep, true love. And so bring love to everything you do. That is real. You put love in, you will get love out, no matter how. Just even people that have wronged you, put love in. You could literally have a mindful meditation on that person every single day, just sending them as much love as you can. And please be, and I want you to notice the difference in their actions towards you, or their, you know, they can literally, it will help heal them, it will help heal you, and it will heal the way you guys communicate with each other. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week.